Trololol. Oh. I hope you guys enjoyed that little bit of silliness. I found that sitting on my hard drive and I was like, oh, I didn't even remember that. So I figured I'd throw it in. Anyways, what am I doing today? Today I'm playing Pathfinder again, even though I'm starting out as Raider here. Once I realized my team had no Pathfinder, well, that's usually a death sentence as far as winning the match goes, so I decided to go ahead and switch over. I did get a pretty decent grab here and then ruin it completely by committing suicide, but hey, they can't all be winners. Or you can't be a winner all the time. I don't know. Just pick your own adage there. I did like this, though. Yeah, that was awesome. Now watch me humiliate myself. Anyways, I still suck pretty hard as Pathfinder, to be perfectly honest. I'm getting better. Probably what I need to do is just go into training mode and skate around the maps and find some routes, or even look up on YouTube. There are a lot of good resources on YouTube. If you just put in Pathfinder, Crossfire, fastest route, or something like that, you know, and you can practice those. But most of my stuff has been just in-game, trial by fire kind of stuff, so, you know, I'm getting there. Anyways, the main reason I'm posting this is because I wanted to talk about Capture the Flag Blitz, which is the relatively new mode that was just added a couple patches ago. For those of you who don't know what it is, I'm assuming most of you probably do. It's basically Capture the Flag mode, but the flag will actually switch positions as you go through the match. So this only happens when the flag is captured, so it'll always be in the same spot, assuming you're able to defend it. And then there are 5 preset positions. When I first heard about this, I thought it was going to be the flag moved to a random position every time, and I didn't like that a whole lot, the idea of that. It seemed like there's too much randomness involved for it to really, you know, require any sort of strategy or teamwork or anything like that, but I was pleasantly surprised. The positions that the flag is moved into are all just slightly off, so that, you know, they force you to adjust your routes and your strategies, and I like that a lot. This adjustment of strategies occurs with both the defenders and the attackers, so, you know, you have to figure out where your teammates need to be, where your defenses need to be, where you need to be swooping in from, all sorts of stuff, and it adds an interesting element to the game. Now, because this mode is still relatively new, it's very forgiving of slow grabs at this point, which makes it a good beginner's tool, and when it comes to playing Pathfinder, I consider myself a beginner still. Although I have found that over the past few weeks or so, the grabs have been getting better. When it started out, you know, it was a case of just llamas everywhere. But people are starting to get the hang of it, once again, myself included, and we're getting better at it. The other thing that used to always happen was that both teams would get stuck at 4 grabs, because the 5th grab is usually indoors or in the middle of the enemy base and that sort of thing, so that wasn't so good. But it's, again, as people are getting more used to how these maps work, where the flag is and stuff, you're starting to see a lot more matches actually reach their completion. I mean, shoot, when this mode first came out, I would regularly go, you know, 3 draw matches in a row, which doesn't ever happen. But happy to say that doesn't happen so often anymore. All in all, I think it's a very good mode, a very good addition to the game. And it seems like the player base agrees with me for the most part. I mean, both Capture the Flag and Blitz mode seem to be well populated, at least on the West Coast servers, which is where I play. So, I'm very happy with that. I will say that for the most part, and I don't know if this is really true or if it's just my experience, most of the higher level players have stuck to regular Capture the Flag. And again, I don't know if this is actually the case, it might just be my experience. Most of the people who I've found are very good, at least in the pub setting, do play regular Capture the Flag. But again, I could be wrong. There are a lot of really good people that play Blitz mode. Obviously, I'm not counting myself as one of those really high-level players, but I do well enough. Anyways, let's talk a little bit more about Pathfinder. I do have a couple minutes left here. This is just a quick match. You know, you're a flag capper, right? Or a chaser. There's not too much else that I can say that hasn't been said already or that someone else couldn't explain better. But as far as equipment goes, I have been liking the Twin Fuser quite a bit for Pathfinder. I've tried it a little bit with Juggernaut and Soldier, talking about the Twin Fuser of course, and I found that it kind of sucks as a combat weapon. You know, the 2 shots are kind of good for adjusting your position as far as if you need to line up a blue plate, but as far as like in my experience, the lower damage really kind of ruins any offensive capabilities it could have. Just you're better off just using a regular spin fuser and being better with it. Again, my opinion. But what this weapon is really good for is clearing flag stands. Basically, you swoop in, you've got 2 shots to clear away the mines, clear away the claymores, clear off the Doombringer, versus just 1, which means double the knockback, double the area coverage, basically. And that's a very, very good thing, in fact. So that's what I use it for. I wouldn't use the Twin Fuser as Soldier or Juggernaut, probably. Although one thing that I am kind of excited to try is the Twin Fuser and the spare Spin Fuser as Soldier, meaning that you basically get 3 Spin Fuser shots before you have to reload. Of course, as it stands, I don't have either the Twin Fuser or the spare Spin Fuser unlocked as Soldier, so it's going to be a little while since I get to try that. Is there much else to say? Not really. I don't claim to be very good as Pathfinder, but I've been working on it, and you know, basically the match is just a duel, sort of. This is what I'm working on, Pathfinder. As Pathfinder, this is what I'm working on, and this is what I think of Blitz mode, so hope you guys enjoyed this quick one. I do have some more footage that's sitting on my hard drive, got some Juggernaut gameplay and some other stuff, so we'll see that coming up pretty soon. Till then, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you on the next video. I think I ended up with 1 kill that match, but still ended up on top of the team, so not too bad. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Later.